Good evening and warm welcome to today's episode of Wake Up Women. And my name is Sheetal Gurung, and I'm really excited about today's conversation. So we are meeting a young woman, a community member, a graduate of our program, and she's here to really inspire everybody who's gonna log in and listen to her journey. So thank you all, whoever's joining in. Thank you all for being here. As you understand that Women on Wealth is a platform, is a community where we help women take charge of their finances. And every evening on a Monday, we bring an inspiring story from within the community of women who have taken charge of their finance. And today we have with us Oorja, who is going to log in from Bareilly. So let's welcome Oorja. I can see that she's already here. Okay, so let me send an invite to you, Oorja, to have you join me on the screen. Okay, one moment, everybody. And if you know Oorja personally, if you were in her batch, or if you are her family or friend, then do put a hi on the chat, on the chat for Oorja. Okay. All right. Okay, Oorja, are you able to see me? Oh. That Oorja is logging in, and hold tight, everyone, to listen to her wonderful. I mean, I am envious of Oorja, who's starting out so early, and there she is. Hi, warm welcome. Good evening, Oorja. Thank you so much for joining. So please say hi so that we are able to hear you.
Yeah. Hi, Sheetal. How are you?
Absolutely fine. Thank you so much. So energized that you are here. And I know that you were equally excited about, joining this conversation, right?
Absolutely.
So let's jump right into it. Why don't you share with everybody who you are, introduce yourself, and tell us a little bit about what is it that really made you say, no, I must take charge, I must begin learning about finance. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I would take the opportunity to introduce myself first. My name is Oorja Gupta. I am from Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh, and I am working as an HR analyst at American Express. So my financial journey started, it is a very random thing that this opportunity presented itself. One day my manager and I were talking about random things, and she said that she had joined the community already and she's been taking charges of her finances, and this is how it works. So when I first heard it, I was so intrigued already that there is something, and I really like the initiative that it is all about women and wealth. So I was like, okay, then I researched a bit. I went to the page, I saw everything, and I saw how Priyanka is leading and Sheetal is leading and everything. Then I saw the opportunity, I talked to her, and I joined the course. I actioned it as soon as I saw it. So since then, it's been a great journey.
Wow. The word that you used was I actioned. I took action as soon as you saw this. And big shout out to Ishita, who introduced you to Women on Wealth. And I think, I saw, and I think, to such women who introduce us. And because, and I'm going back to my time when somebody introduced me to Women on Wealth, it was generous on her part to not keep this opportunity, what she is now creating, the future that she can build to herself. So generous of them to really just share to as many people, right?
Absolutely.
That's made a huge difference to both of us. So yes, big shout out to her. And so how long has it been for you in the community? When did you join?
Okay, so I joined back in 2022, September. I started with the Money Gym program, and I was so into it. I cannot tell you, the journey has been amazing since then. There is so much change in my perspective towards think since I started taking financial things into consideration, I'm always looking for things that whether they would be a value add to my life or
Mm.
not. So there is a whole 360-degree perspective change that I see in myself since I joined the course in September to now. It's great.
Wow. And I know that you're already signed up for the upcoming
Yeah.
stocks program. So you're really going to level up with this new skill that you will add to your personal finance journey. Okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
go
go on,
ahead.
please. Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
so looking forward to it. I mean, Ishita always makes a point to share if there is anything interesting going on or say that, don't delay it, just join it. She was asking me, when are you joining it? It's already 2023. So I was like, okay, I have booked March for it. And then I got in
Yeah.
contact with you that I want to pursue the
Yeah.
stocks course as well. And super excited for it.
Yes, money loves decisions. And a lot of us, I know you're starting out at 25, and you know how, I don't know if you feel that, oh, I am late, I should have started earlier. But
Oh, yes. Absolutely. I know the community, there are not so many. I mean, people like me in 24 or 25, most of the people do not think about their retirement or anything like that. It just happened to be because it seems like that the things had fallen into place that I joined this community. I
Hmm.
was There was science already. I am telling you, I was watching the content which is related to financial things or retirement or planning or travel budgets and everything. Then this came. So I was like, okay, the universe is telling me to join this. It's just not me. It is whole of the thing together.
Hmm. You were sending out the right
Yeah.
messages, and we received all the signals.
Absolutely.
True. And, I want to now take a moment to really ask about, of course, the course was there. You were interested, you were already looking. And we often say that, the programs here, we've tried our best to make it simple, but they're not easy. There are a lot
Yeah.
of personal barriers. So how was it for you? What were some things you really had to maybe alter to really get to where you are now with your money?
Okay. So prior to this, obviously, the structure is amazing, obviously, and you people helped out a lot in this, Priyanka, you and everybody, and the structure as well. I mean, before that, I was like, whatever the money is in my bank, it was just accumulating. I was not investing it anywhere. Then
Hmm.
the structure, I saw the sheets and everything, and the first sheet, the vision for next 20 years of life, that was like scary for me at first. I was like, I don't know what I don't want to do with my life in next 20 years, but
Hmm.
that was an eye opener for me, how I want to lead the life. When you see the things out on the paper or a sheet, I think it makes more sense. This is like how I want to visualize things, right? So
Yeah.
that's how I planned what I want to do. And then I separated my investment. Obviously, there was a lot of introspection when I started filling up the sheet. You need to build that habit like one day at a time. It's not like you just jump into it, you do it 100% at one day, and the next day it's just like 0%. It's the discipline of the course. It's just discipline. You need to be disciplined in yourself. You are not doing this for anybody. It's just you have to be
Yeah.
the true version of yourself. It's like that. So yeah, these are the
Wow.
habits that I would say. The discipline, building the discipline. That's the barrier I faced because I think there are so many things right now. There is so many information that we tend to distract ourselves very easily. But to build
Hmm.
that habit one day at a time is was the personal barrier. But I think I have been sailing through it.
Yes, and how? So really amazing, and definitely discipline is the key, because even if somebody is earning a lot of money, but if they
Yeah,
don't have the discipline, they will end up with nothing or wouldn't create as much wealth,
exactly.
versus somebody who has the discipline to just keep going in small, like you said, take small steps one day at a time, build the discipline, the structures are already there.
Yes.
Yeah. And so difficult to bring about this discipline, right?
Absolutely. I mean, when I started, obviously, when I was doing the course, you know that you have to report to Priyanka that you have completed this. So there is something like that is pulling you towards it, right?
Hmm.
But once you are done with the course and then you are doing it all for yourself. You are not doing it for Priyanka or for you or anybody. You are doing it for yourself, and you need to fill in the sheets. You need to see how the picture, how your expenses look at the end of the month, and how you can plan for the next month. So it's just all about discipline. Every good thing comes with discipline, I think, the work or any. So, yeah.
And one of the most amazing things that you're creating right now, Oorja, is how once I think until you are in the course, it is, oh, because I have to report to someone will hold me to account. But then what you just created was that how you really own up, no, whatever I do or don't do, it is for myself and not for anybody else,
Exactly.
and that's how the drive has continued. Because, and of course, it's natural as human beings to feel that, oh, because I have to, somebody will ask me, so let me do the work again. I'm guilty as charged. I also do that, really, really get into this human mode. So thank you. Really, really hear this. I really experienced and heard you share with that there is so much of ownership. No, this is for my life.
Yeah.
And whatever outcomes I create, I own them up. I am responsible for what I create. So beautiful. And I'm sure whatever you're creating, people around you are observing, or maybe they have said some things to you. So what are people around you, loved ones, friends, how are they responding to your new skill set?
Oh, this has been amazing. My conversation to my sister are 50% financial oriented right now. Even she sees the difference. Like prior to September, I was talking about all the random things like, have you seen this reel or anything like that? But now we were desperately waiting for budget. I know since I'm in a corporate, it impacts me. But even then, even in the earlier year, I was never sitting in front of the TV like so desperately waiting what is going to change, how it will impact the funds or how it will impact the share market or everything. So now whenever we sit 50% time of a conversation, I like, have you seen this? Even have you seen how is this doing? Have you seen this scheme, or this is a new initiative by the government? Do you think we will be able to grow this into a wealthy person, or we can have something? So, and even with my friends, like most of my friends are still not aware about the financial thing. Mostly we have seen men of our house talking about we have invested in shares, or we are investing it here, or we lost this, we had the profit and this and that, but girls usually don't. Like I have seen maybe one or two, but I won't say like all of my friends or my sisters are investing in things. So I am guiding. If any topic comes up, then I am guiding them that these are the shares you should start investing. You should see how the compounding works. I mean, it is most fun part of playing with the compounding calculator. You see, okay, you can achieve this. It's not like it is unachievable. If somebody says to me like, when I don't know about compounding, like I'm sitting right now, if I start investing like say 10,000 a month in something, in 30 years it would be in crores. I would laugh at that person. But when you know compounding, you can see that it is achievable. This is how I've been telling my sister, this is just the drop of the ocean that we are doing it right now, but someday it will turn into the ocean. So conversations, perspective is just, I'm bringing a lot of the people I can. I'm guiding them or driving them to this. Let's see how many people chime into the course. This is the thing to look up.
Absolutely, because and so beautiful to know that you have built that belief that no, the system works, and you are able to really stand strongly with that belief, because you also know the tools that help you see how it can work for you, right? And then pushing as many people around you to really learn this and be skilled themselves. So wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this, because we need more champions like you who will go out and really talk to people about financial education, and then encouraging them, no, you learn it, be independent, so that you can support yourself and your loved ones. So thank you for the work that you do. Keep spreading this word. And what, as you look back, what have been some of the accomplishments of, all the last couple of months' effort on your money life? What has it been like?
Accomplishments have been great. Like obviously there is a checklist what you need to have before investing. So now I know that I am building my emergency funds. Earlier, it was just the money in the bank. I don't know. Something was like emergency fund would might be
Mm,
useful in some unforeseeable circumstances. But I know now I'm building it, and I see that my money is being debited into something that would give me a good rate of return. So these
mm,
things, when you see and when you calculate all these things, you know that this will result into something wonderful for myself. And I think at my age it is easier to take risks as well. When I'm 25, I don't have any kind of additional responsibility, just me on my own and my family obviously, but nothing major. So I
yeah.
see that yes, I'm investing in good things. There is a good rate of return. Maybe by 45 or 50 I would be able to have enough that I'm not dependent only on my job. It is not the sole thing of my income. I would have other uh, options for it. My income is coming from all the other sources. Even if I leave my job, I would be financially independent. I would be peaceful in my life. I think we are
Mm,
all doing whatever we are for the inner peace part in our life. So when you are devoting yourself toward it, you always feel good in yourself that you know you are doing something right. You are taking care of your loved ones. You are taking care of yourself, and it's not like you are totally missing out on life while you are investing. You are doing things. You are
mm,
having the experiences, and this is the great part about the community as well. People share their experiences. They might not be like 25, they might be 45, they might be 55, and now they have started their journey. What are the things that they are facing, and what are the things, since I have investing started investing earlier, I might not see. Maybe when I reach
mm,
55, I am sitting on my sofa like completely relaxed. I know that I have built so much. So these are the experiences that I am collecting, and I'm learning from everything. So it is an eye opener. It's always about networking. It is always about learning different, not just financial, but everything. You learn from people a lot. So whatever you can, this community is the best part to learn everything.
so true. And as I was listening to you, the only thing that kept coming back to me was, how confident you sound. You sound so confident right now, so certain and confident about the future, having started to take these steps for yourself, right? So it's just wonderful to see you like this, completely comfortable and confident. So yeah, so keep doing what you're doing, and yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
long journey, but we've had a great start, and really receiving the acknowledgement that you have for the community as well. That yes, when people share from their lives, we learn so much of what to do, what not to do, right? So beautiful,
Absolutely.
beautiful. And let's take a moment to really see who all have logged in. And if you spot some of your loved ones, your friends, families, or colleagues, do say hi to them. So let's see. Isha
Ah,
has been sharing a lot of applause, and so many people have joined in to listen to our young investor. Yeah,
yeah,
Suma is
Isha is my
there.
best friend right there. So yeah, join.
Wonderful. Yes. Hi, Isha. I trust that you're getting full inspiration from your friend. And yeah, so many of them. When you joined, I was just saying that how envious I am of you that, you're getting to start early. I know I have my
I
own
know.
journey, but yes, and totally out of, really joy and happiness that you got to start early. And this is the vision I have. I would want to see more and more young women join in. Again, this year, we've really been talking about that no financial regrets, that everybody jumps in, learns about this, and then we can go on to impact the future generation. But when young people like you also come and then talk, then so much more, I think, can get. The message is very different when you hear from your peers, right?
Yeah.
So your so Isha is writing, this is very inspiring. Kudos to you both, so thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Yes, and for your friend Isha, and for every woman, everyone else who's here, who will go on to listen to you, what is that message that you have for them, Oorja?
Ah, pertaining to investment, start early as you can. I know even I was I won't say like I was 100%, there was 90% I was into it, but there was 10% reluctance that should I start or not, because people tend to, people, even right now, even in these times, people find it is safer to keep their money in the banks rather than investing it. We need to change this approach that you can see wonders. Money can grow by itself. You just need to choose the right options. It's not like, obviously, you need to work hard, but you need to be smarter with your money as well. You cannot just accumulate in your bank and see there is like what 2% increase yearly. You can see it can increase up to 20% as well. So my message is start investing as soon as you can. Even if you are 45, don't waste another month or another day onto it. Just start investing. Take charges, Priyanka, and you, the uh, emblem or the logo of the theme is take charge and start investing as soon as you can. You will see the change in yourself. You will see your outlook is changing towards things, towards even if you go to buy a shirt, you will see that there is a change. You won't just go and buy it. You will see the resistance to buy things in yourself, and you will be completely peaceful. You won't be jealous of other person like she has certain things and this and that I do not have, but you will be peaceful on your own. You'll know that you know what I am doing. I'm doing it right away. So that's the only thing. Just start today. Don't waste any other second to it. Just start. This is my message.
Absolutely. Start early, start today, start now. And if you're asking yourself, but hey, how do I start? Where do I go? You know, what's my first step? Then for anybody who has not attended our free introduction session, then you can go to the link in the bio of our Instagram handle and you can register for the upcoming webinar. We have one happening tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And for anybody who's already attended the webinar, but you've been sitting on the fence wondering, should you not? Then if you're asking that, then you definitely should take charge and learn about finance. And like Oorja here, our friend has said, reiterated that it brings that peace of mind. And I think that is something that we so truly value, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yes, and Oorja, thank you so much for the energy that you've brought in, for sharing your learning, your journey. It's precious, right? Because it's not every day that women would come out and share what they've done to build wealth for themselves, you know. It's not a secret, but the way it is currently, it almost appears like it's secret, you know, that only
Yeah,
certain people,
totally.
but it's not. It's financial skill building, financial education. It's being with people who are already doing it. So I have done it. Oorja has done it. You are next. So thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you, Oorja, for being here, for giving us your time and showing your love for the community. Okay. So you take care and I'll see you in the stocks course soon.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I had a wonderful time.
Yes. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.